Hi everyone, welcome to another Torah info shiur and another video. And today's story will be about the missing spice. Rabbi Yehuda Nasi was respected by everyone, Jews and non-Jews alike. Even the Roman Emperor Antoninus often went to his house to speak to him and ask his advice. One Shabbat morning, Antoninus, he was in the Roman Empire, he stopped by Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's house to visit. I believe they were good friends. And it was getting late, and Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's family was waiting to eat the Shabbat Seudah with him. He turned to his important guest and asked, "Would you like to join us for the Shabbat meal?" "Gladly," said Antoninus. He was interested. So Antoninus said, "Gladly." He wanted to come. He was interested in seeing what Shabbat Seudah was like. So basically, Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, Jews and non-Jews, they respected him. And the Roman Emperor Antoninus, he often used to go to Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's house and ask his advice and speak to him. They're good friends. And there was a Shabbat morning when Antoninus, he stopped by Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's house to visit. And it was getting late, and it was getting late already. And Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's family were waiting to start the Seudah, Shabbat Seudah. And Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, he turned to Antoninus. He said, "Would you like to join us?" And Antoninus said, "Gladly, yeah, no problem, sure, I want to join." And he was interested how Shabbat Seudah would look like. Rabbi Yehuda Nasi suddenly became concerned. Since Jews do not cook on Shabbat, the food that they served will not be freshly cooked or piping hot. What if the emperor will not enjoy the meal? As the family sat down to eat, Rabbi Yehuda Nasi watched Antoninus' face. Antoninus took his first bite. It was, "Wow, this is delicious," he said, as he ate spoonful after spoonful of all the Shabbat foods. He repeated his praise and asked for more. When the meal was over, Antoninus said to Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, "If the food is so tasty when it is not hot, I can just imagine how delicious it will be if it were hot and fresh." See what Antoninus said to Rabbi Yehuda Nasi? He said, "If the food is so good, if the food is so nice, delicious, tasty, even if it's not hot, then I just can't imagine how delicious it'll be if it's hot, nice. I would like to come back when it's not your Shabbat to eat a meal with you. So I want to come just a regular day, I believe. So come when it's not Shabbat." Rabbi Yehuda Nasi invited his guests to come back during the week. In honor of the emperor, the Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's servants worked feverishly that day, very hard and a lot, preparing the fanciest dishes. Because during the week, Rabbi Yehuda Nasi said on Shabbat, "Antoninus, you could come during the week. We're going to have a hot, fresh meal." He said, "Okay." So now the servants of Rabbi Yehuda Nasi were working very hard and preparing nice, good, amazing, royal dishes. Now they bought the most expensive vegetables and meat to serve him. They were certain that now Antoninus would be even more pleased and impressed than he had been before. When Antoninus arrived at Rabbi Yehuda Nasi's home, he excitedly looked forward to the meal. But as he tasted one dish after another, the smile on his face slowly faded. After each bite, he shook his head in disappointment. "The food is not bad," he said, "but it doesn't compare to the food it tasted on Shabbat." The servants turned to one another. They were very embarrassed. They thought that he prepared a wonderful meal. But why wasn't the emperor happy with the food? He was happy with the food on Shabbat. When on Shabbat we can't cook, so it was not that hot and it was not that good, but he still liked it. It was better. But why on a weekday when you could actually cook, make it piping hot, when you can make amazing dishes, work, put music, nice, decorative things, when you could do that on a weekday? But the Antoninus doesn't like it on a weekday. He didn't like the food. They were embarrassed the servers. They didn't know why wasn't the emperor happy with the food. Rabbi Nanasi smiled at the emperor. There was a very simple reason why this food is not as tasty as the food you ate on Shabbat. He explained. It is because today's food is missing a very important spice. What? You were missing an important spice? We knew that I was coming, said Antoninos angrily. Why didn't you go out and buy that spice so you could prepare my food with it? Ah, Yunasi replied. The spice cannot be bought in the market. The name of the spice is Shabbat. Shabbat gives the food a special flavor. That's why even cold, day-old food on Shabbat tastes better than hot, fresh food during the week. And what I will learn from the story, that Shabbat is such a holy day that everything about it is special. Even the food that is served on Shabbat has an extra special flavor. What we see from here? We see from here that when Antoninos, he came on a weekday, when you could do so many good things, when you could cook the meal and it could be hot, fresh, he didn't like it. But on Shabbat, he loved the meal. And why was it like that? We just answered it because it's saying that Shabbat, it adds flavor because Shabbat is so special. It has so many special things to the food, to the tefillah, to everything that you do on Shabbat is special. And it's saying that Rabbi Udan said to Antoninos, you know why you don't like it? Because there's a missing spice. Ah, what's the missing spice? Antoninos became angry. He said that the important spice you didn't put in, you can't do that. I'm the emperor. And that's what you do. You by purposely put the important missing spice. What are you doing? We said, but it's not a spice from the market. It's not physical. It's not physical spice. It's a spiritual spice. It's from Shabbat. That spice is Shabbat. That spice, that amazing flavor, is from Shabbat. Thank you everyone so much for watching.